Hello neglected epic gamers. Don't worry, I neglect myself too, not just you. That is the average life of a sixth former. In all seriousness though, I haven't done a video in a while, and that's because I have been busy at sixth form as I said I would. I haven't even done a mental health checkup, which I really do want to at some point, but I have a lot going on and a very busy schedule, as you can imagine. So anyway, let's talk about today's video, and why am I whispering? Well, if you can see, if I haven't censored it, it is 22 minutes until midnight, and I am revising. Don't worry, I got a cup of coffee. It's actually a mocha, or a mocha, whatever they're called. And yes, to make matters better, it is a school night. In fact, it's Monday. It's the first day of the week, and here I am, close to midnight, revising. Today we're going to be going over all the key terms you need to know for Topic 1 Fundamentals of Programming. I have a list here on Quizlet, which is an app that I recommend you get unless you have your own flashcards app. I've made this one, which I'll put in the description. It is literally just I have taken the definitions and terms as defined by PMT that you need to know for Topic 1, the Fundamentals of Programming, for the AQA Computer Science A-Level course. I've modified lots of the grammar and a few of the answers' wording, just so that it's easier to understand, but you should not say this word for word in the test or an essay or an exam, whatever. You need to understand what this means, and if you don't just memorize the definition, but do a little bit of research so that you truly understand it. So let's go through these terms. I have removed a lot of them, such as the data types. I've removed arrays, boolean, etc. Any that are mentioned at GCSE I have removed. However, if you check the flashcards, which are linked in the description, and there's more than 47 terms, I have now added them. So how do we do this? We're going to go onto flashcards, and I'm just going to set it up. So you can shuffle it, you can sort it, you can choose what's on the front, so I'm going to choose the term. So here's what's actually available on the flashcards that I've put out. You can find out what a data type is, you can find out what language defined built-in data types are, blah blah blah, the list goes on. Arrays I've left in as a data type because I think the wording is important. You need to know that unlike boolean, integer, string, etc., it's not a data type, but rather it's defined as a data structure, so that's very important to note. I've got pointer and references down, which are data types, but I don't think they're touched on in GCSE. They weren't for me at least, but when I did it, I'm pretty sure I was on OCR. And yeah, all the terms are here for you to know. If you're struggling to find resources for Topic 1 Fundamentals of Programming, I've also listed in the pinned comment a bunch of resources for the specific parts of that. So I mean 4.1.1.1, 4.1.1.2. And luckily for people on my course, AQA has a lovely website with a lovely layout of how to get help. PMT also have some really useful resources which I've printed all off for myself, and I will link that also in the description. I highly recommend you go and check out their 3 documents. And obviously they have separate links for the concise notes, the intermediate notes and the advanced notes. I've printed off the advanced ones because I want to get as much knowledge as possible, but if you're rushing, start with the concise ones and then try and understand it a bit more in depth with the intermediate ones, and if you want to skip that or if you want to go after that, do advanced. That is all for today's video. I don't really see why I should sit here and go through all of these terms when you've got the flashcards and you have the link. You can go check it out yourself. It would be a waste of my time and the video, and also probably your time. So although our time together was brief, when I'm studying these, I'll write down the ones that I find the hardest, and I will do a separate video on those terms. If you then comment on that and say that you don't understand some of the other terms, I'll try and respond to you if you need it, and try and help you the best that I can. That's all for now. I'll see you in my next video in 3 years? That's a joke, but I hope you have a nice day, a nice week. You keep studying, keep trying hard. I'm wishing you all the best of luck. And I know it's hard, but keep powering through. I'll see you later, Epic Dreamers.